Big good one here, and eventually we will like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, help promote and rank up my channel. So yesterday I didn't get any videos up because my editing software was stuck in processing hell. I kept tinkering with things, trying to figure out stuff, and nope. I sat here for a while, just drinking Red Bulls, losing my fucking mind. So anyways, Mortal Kombat. I keep hearing things that are trying to derail my excitement for this film. The new live-action Mortal Kombat may be turning this classic villain from the very first game into a hero. Now, where they're getting this from, I saw this headline and I was like, no, this has got to be misleading. No, that's not going to happen. So, in the new description, the film also stars Josh Lawson as Kano, the feared, merciless leader of the Black Dragon Clan. Kano is one of the oldest Mortal Kombat characters, having appeared in the first arcade game as playable character. He's almost always played the role of the villain for his deadly rivalry with Sonya Blade to his stint as general of the armies as Outworld. Kano has built an impressive resume of dark deeds over the course of the franchise. However, so here we go. That could be changing. However, with the new details of the story, Lewis Tan's Cole Young, a new character of the franchise, makes his way to train Lord Raiden and the other warriors of Earthrealm in preparation for Mortal Kombat tournament. Historically, Earth's defenders include names like Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Sonya Blade, Jax Briggs, and Johnny Cage, who's just absent from the film entirely because he's too much of a toxic white alpha male that hits on women. And the new movie seems to be making a notable addition to that list, with Kano mentioned among Raiden's group of fighters. So, I don't think this is I mean, I'm sure he is listed among Raiden's group of fighters, but look, from this angle, they've removed Johnny Cage because he's too much of a toxic white alpha male. They hate that type of person in real life. Hollywood's always putting down that type of person, so they excluded him from the film because they don't want a bunch of feminists rampaging at the film, like trying to cancel it. So to make another white male that could be considered toxic and sexist and all that into a hero, that just is even more baffling, right? Why would they want to do that? And nobody wants this for Kano. Nobody wants that for the character of Kano. Nobody wants the Kano to be a hero. So why is he listed among the group of fighters? Here's actually what I think. It could be really interesting from this angle, this dynamic. I don't want him to start out as some hero character that like gets brutalized in the tournament, then gets cybernetic attachments, then ends up under some kind of mind control of the villains, and Sonya Blade's like, we gotta put him out of his misery, we've got to do this, he used to be our friend. I don't want that kind of bullshit, okay? What I actually would prefer is that Kano starts out as the dick he is, and Raiden selects him as one of Earth's only hopes, so he's amongst the fighters, and it causes so much tension between Sonya Blade because she just wants to arrest him, detain him for everything that he's done, and he's just a dick, constantly throwing it in her face that he's untouchable, that he's off limits, making sexist remarks and all that. So it causes all kinds of tension and drives a wedge between them, and maybe she gets herself kicked out of the tournament or something for trying to go behind Raiden's back and get at him. That to me is more interesting if he starts out as a dick, but he's off limits because Raiden needs him, and then he makes a deal with Outworld in the process and ultimately betrays all of them. That would be interesting. But I don't want him to start out as a hero that kind of gets seduced to the dark side. He needs to be the villain he's always been. I want him to just be a straight up hero either, where then he gets like mind controlled. No, he's got to be the villain he's always been. So That doesn't necessarily mean Kano has hopped over to the good side, but it does set up an interesting story arc. Promo images for Mortal Kombat have shown Kano in a duel with Sonya Blade. That could be simply a sparring match in prep for the tournament. Kano is missing his trademark eye plate in the images released so far that would suggest the film will serve as some kind of origin story for the character, for the mercenary. And Kano may be training with Raiden as he is human and citizen of Earthrealm, but it seems likely he'll be seduced over to the dark side of Outworld at some point. Still, that's not a guarantee. Mortal Kombat has already announced notable changes. No Johnny Cage. They didn't announce that, but there's no Johnny Cage. At least I didn't hear them announce that, but there is no Johnny Cage. But other notable changes, such as Scorpion and Sub-Zero's rivalry begin in feudal Japan rather than present day, and making Shang Tsung the Emperor of Outworld rather than Shao Kahn. It's possible the film will go a step further and twist Kano's traditional villain story to make him more of an anti-hero, which isn't what I want. Just make him a dick that happens to be one of Earth's only hopes, one of Earth's top choice fighters. Raiden chose him, and he's off limits, and he just keeps messing with Sonya Blade because he knows he can't be touched, so he's being a smartass, he's being a dick, he's making sexist remarks, and it's starting to really get to her, and she's trying to go behind his back and get him. I just think this could be done. Hopefully it's done the right way. But let me know your thoughts and opinions. Which direction do you actually think they're going to go? Do you think he's going to start out as a hero and be a straight up hero until he gets brutalized and gets cybernetic attachments and then turns into some kind of villain because he has no free will of his own? Or do you think he's going to start out as a villain and just betray them over the course of the movie, never really being like truly a hero? So let me know your thoughts. Fake Goodwin here. Eventually we will. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and stay awesome. Rock on.